Hello, hello, good morning. Good to see everybody. Hi. Hang on. Hello, hello. I'm scrolling up. Hayden was first. Hi, Hayden. Hi, Storm. Hi, Tristan. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is where you are. Hayden on a 7 stream streak. Oh, I love seeing y'all streaks. Good morning. Tell me what's going on with you guys. Tell me what's going on in your world. Big things, small things. I hope you're ready to be cozy this Monday. I feel like this is a good 3 stream streak. Yes. Battling your shitty internet connection. No. Your clothes are gone? What do you mean by that? Oh, streaking. Streaking. I was like, "Hello?" Also, I have a development with the kitty cat that has been visiting me. So, um, it's come by a couple of times, and I had to go to Walmart for, excuse me, a couple of things, um, on like Friday or something. And whoever it was that suggested it, I think maybe it was Kat last stream that suggested that I try getting treats for the cat instead of setting out food since we have an issue with like rats and mice in the area. And like tossing out a couple of treats whenever I see it. So I got this little baggie of treats. It was like $1.30. And it's like salmon flavored. I don't know what cats like. Hi, Joe. Hi. Welcome in. Um, so the next time it came by, um, I threw a couple of treats on the porch and it ate them up. And then it kind of left for a little bit and came back. So I threw a few more out there and it ate them up. And so yeah. And it came by yesterday. Yesterday I was taking a nap and I heard it because I like to have my sliding door like cracked with the screen in. So, you let some fresh air in and you like can hear the wildlife outside. And so I heard it like chattering at the birds. And so I got up and I put some treats out, but it had already left. So, but it's coming. Hi, Hannibal. Hi. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. But yeah, so it's a really cute black cat. It has like little white socks and it has little markings of white around its like nose and mouth. And so yeah, you just got back from a trip abroad. Where did you go? That's so exciting. So so yeah, I do not see myself uh I do not see myself as having an indoor cat. But it is really cute. I seem to be entranced by it. It does look really cute and it's like exciting when it comes by. It's like a little visitor. So, I don't know, we'll see. But maybe we'll see it today. I don't know. The honest one, Joe, the honest one. Oh, it's so lovely to see you guys all on a Monday. I love this. Um Also, we might be interrupted. We might be interrupted by a work order guy coming in. Um, on Saturday, I a couple of weeks ago, our dryer stopped working, and so they came in and they were like, "Oh, the heating elements are burnt out." So we'll open up. It's one of those stackable washer dryers. Um, and so you feel awful. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Joe. I'm so sorry. In China, you were in China, Hannibal. Oh, have you been there before? Also, was it like vacation or was it like work? Okay, I hope if anybody is in a bad mood or depressed, hopefully relaxing with maintaining a gas station will help a little bit. Or at least take your mind off of it for a little bit, you know? Or maybe just seeing some friends in chat. Maybe that'll help a little bit. For a fashion convention. Ooh. Um, so where's my orange chicken? Oh, Trader Joe's has the best orange chicken. So good. What the best like at home orange chicken. Anyway, so they had recently taken it apart, and my washer dryer had just never been the same since. Like, I think they like broke the latch on it that keeps the washer door down, and like it just didn't seem like it was put back together correctly. And so on, um, that's okay, Joe. That's okay. You just pop in or relax whatever you like, whenever you like. I'm here for chilling. Um, So we were doing laundry on Saturday and the load went off kilter, which like sometimes happens. Like sometimes during washing, the stuff gets swished around and then by the time it hits the spin cycle, it's like off kilter. So it's like banging around and you just have to stop it and redistribute the clothes. But it it like really violently banged and we went to go look and the front panel of our washer had popped off. And so I've had wet, soapy laundry sitting in my washer bin since Saturday. I called the emergency maintenance line and they were like, yeah, yeah, but nobody came by. And then I called yesterday and they were like, oh, so sorry about that. Yeah, we'll send someone. Nobody came yesterday. So hopefully someone comes today. But yeah, because I've got laundry to do. Writing bad affects my self esteem, makes me upset. Oh, Joe. I'm so sorry to hear that. Your self esteem is not tied to the validity of your writing. You've got this. But also, have you eaten yet today? Have you eaten yet today? Sometimes it takes the edge off a little bit. You should tell them there's water leaking. Oh, that's a good idea. Why didn't I say that? I should have. I should have said that. So anyway, there's a small chance that we could get I was about to say raided. There's a small chance that we could get interrupted today. Um Unfortunately, the laundry is in a closet in my hallway and the the computer is right next to the laundry. So like my my washer and dryer is probably like 10 feet away from me. Getting rated in real life, truly. Proud for sticking with the hobby and creating anything. Exactly, exactly. Just working on it in whatever capacity you have is important and productive. You know how the capitalism property owners work. Yeah, I should have. I should have said that. Maybe if they don't come today, I'll call back and be like, "Hey, it's been sitting for so long that now it's leaking." uh Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I was just about to pick up my water bottle. Thank you, Hayden. So today's plan is more Last Gas Station. I'm gonna kind of lean into the comfy vibes because, last time it was uh I'm loading up Steam, I'm being distracted. It was very comfy and chill. So, oh, also on my days off, um that's okay. Thank you for showing up, Hannibal. You lurk, and hopefully you can enjoy having it on in the background. I love, 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 love having you stop by. Thank you so much. Um, I played some Burry's Cozy Kitchen over the weekend because I wanted to unlock some more of the options for whenever I want to play it again. So now we have all three sauces unlocked, and um I'm working towards getting, we have veggie burgers unlocked, and I'm working towards getting smash burgers unlocked. But basically, so next time that we play it, you'll have more options to uh order stuff. So that should be fun. And I'm not there yet, but I'm working towards getting the little face toothpicks. So you can't order them, but one of the things is I can add a little toothpick that matches the animal type that ordered so that you get like extra points. So, Cozy Kitchen. Yeah, there's a little game called Burgy's Cozy Kitchen, and chat can place orders, and then they show up as little characters that come to the kitchen like window, and you make them burgers. I got told someone falls asleep to my voice, and I've never felt more complimented in my life. Yeah, for sure, for sure. You have a very like soothing voice. The chips you bought for lunch are stale. Blech. I'm sorry. Oh, you'd love to see that. Yeah, it's like a good, I was gonna say a good comfy game, but like I feel like all the games that I play are like that. But I think we played it once because I just had like no 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 energy that day. God, I am spacing out today. Oh, you got caught in 4K talking about boobs. Yes, yeah. When your little character arrives at the window, it pops up whatever you're chatting like from the time that you arrive in the window to get your order done until your order is finished, whatever you type in chat shows up as a little text bubble as though your person is talking. And so yeah. All right, I'm going to pull up Last Gas Station, and let's see what we can get done in here. Oh, I may want to change to the correct scene. There we go. Okay. So y'all, like always, tell me. Bye, Hayden. Thank you so much for stopping in. Love seeing you here. Um, let me know if you can hear the sound effects and the music and everything. In relation to my voice. Joe, Penny is making Alistair art. When you said Joe Penny, for some reason in my head, I thought JC Penny, which I don't know if y'all have that in Wales, but JC Penny is like a department store. All right, let's pump some gas and upgrade the store. So if I remember correctly, so we have fully upgraded all the level 1 stuff. So we need $350 to upgrade to level 2. And we're at 161. I haven't been in JCPenney since I was looking for my first communion dress. Oh, look at this. Oh, big tank. That's a cute car. All throughout high school, all of my school dance dresses were from JCPenney. All of my, like, prom, homecoming, everything. How are you doing out here? Have you noticed anything strange yet? Should we tell her about the guy with a knife or the cowboy in the pickup truck? Damn, I want to tell her about both. Let's tell her about the guy with the knife because we already kind of made amends with the guy with the pickup truck. Some guy with a knife was hanging around here last night. Do you know who it might be? At night? Here? Whoever it was, I advise you to stay away. Especially if you saw him come out of the lake. Come out of the lake? Do you mean the local ufologist in a black pickup truck? Ah, so you've met Bill. He must have told you his usual fiddle-faddle. Well, he gave me a business idea. Oh, that's nice. Don't be mad at him. He only looks dangerous. Yeah, he only looks dangerous when he points a gun at my face. He fell off. He fell off a barn roof when he was a kid and has believed in all sorts of tall tales since then. So there are no UFOs around here? No, of course not. Some people see things, but it's all because of the lake. Oh no, is this some kind of like radioactive poison lake? Lady, I got customers. What's wrong with the lake? Oh, a lot of things. Did you know, for example, that it has no bottom? What do you mean? Just what I said. The last time they tried to measure its depth, an entire research ship disappeared. Back when I was very young, some of the things that wash up on the shore or that the fishermen catch are mind-boggling. And the indigenous people have so many legends about it. They say that on a sunny day, you can see golden statues at the bottom. We got Atlantis in this lake. Didn't you say the lake has no bottom? That's the thing, that's the thing. Well, I've talked your ear off and Logan is getting tired. Alright, see you again. For sure. Ooh. Legend of the Lake. Excellent. Beautiful. Have we not had anybody at the gas pump? Dang. We have $305, so we only need like $50 more, $45 more. Ooh, voice recordings. I've been forgetting to look for voice recordings every day. Day 71. Well, it turns out that at the point when I said I was going to become an eyewitness, I already was one. I must admit, it scared me quite a bit at first, but then I thought, isn't that why I'm here? After so many years, when I had long since stopped believing in it, I suddenly witnessed something inexplicable again. And not just witnessed, came into contact with. Oh. Any others? I need to remember to check every day for any little voice recordings. Hi, Raven. So good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. We're playing more gas station. And we just found out a new legend to tell the people about, which is a bottomless lake that things disappear into, and apparently the guy with the knife crawled out of. Alright, let's see if there's any voice recordings down here. No voice recordings. Oh, we haven't seen a little salamander guy yet. Alright. Perfect. So tonight, let's upgrade the store. So last time when we ended, we had just upgraded the lamppost. We have the little abduction thing here. We got another little platform right there below us for another sign. And we updated this lamppost here, so. But there's still weird symbols showing up under the lampposts when they're lit. So we'll see. And we checked around today for any voice recordings. All right, let's pick up our fuel. And I think we're good on supplies, but we'll restock the shelves. Oh, fuel is this way. Perfect. Excellent. Yes, another one. Day 10. We're continuing the monitoring. There's 0 anomalous activity so far. All indicators are within normal range. Well, except for the regular disappearance of my voice recorders. I think Red Elk set his mind to convince me of something. If he knew what I was doing before this project, he wouldn't be trying so hard. Oh. Oh. Excellent. Perfect. Beautiful. Do we have some more? We don't have any more. Whoops. Excellent. How's your week been since you last streamed, Crow? I fed a cat outside. My washer broke. I made some Amazon returns. Oh shoot, we bought the gas. Oh. Ooh, let's see here. If there's a landmark that rivals the mystique of Cloven Peak itself, it's the lake at its foot. There are dozens of indigenous legends and tales associated with Lake Cloven. The most popular include the legend of the underwater serpent, the tale of the drowned princess, and the stories of the water people. But the locals insist that some legends may be based on reality. To this day, one can hear stories about the head of a giant monster or the periscope of a submarine rising out of the water. And at night, a ghastly glow can supposedly be seen in the depths. Fun fact, the exact depth of Lake Cloven has yet to be determined. The last attempt to measure it was made several decades ago, when the research vessel Alice was transported to the lake using several cargo helicopters. She sank almost immediately after the depth finder was lowered. The circumstances of this incident remain unclear, but witnesses claim that Alice did not simply sink, but went underwater in an instant, as if the lake had swallowed her. Legend 10 of the lake. Okay. Whoops. Okay, I do want to buy this, but I want to upgrade the store first. Alright, I think we're all good. Red alert. Lake Mento City. Okay. If I buy something and do not like it, I'll never return it. With Amazon, they make it so easy now that you can just drop them off at a Whole Foods. I'm someone who purchases something in, like, for example, like multiple sizes and then return the ones that don't fit, or, you know, multiple instances of some item from different brands and then see which one I like the best. Just because it's such an inconvenience to, we're checking for, oh, there's vans over here now. Oh. Just because it's an inconvenience to me to be like, oh, this didn't fit. Let me send it back, get a different size, try it on, send it back. And then at that point, I don't remember how the other one fit. And also, yes, I know Jeff Bezos, but I do order a lot on Amazon. Honestly, it's kind of like an accessibility thing. It just makes it a lot easier to get at things that I wouldn't be able to get around me. Someone just left a half-eaten... Ooh, we can upgrade. Let's upgrade. Before I forget and I buy more stuff. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we can get a bigger fuel tank. I mean, we're poor now, but... a modern semi-automated gas pump. For precise refueling, simply enter the numbers. The rest is automated. I don't know, I feel like that would be inconvenient. Parking lot for people using the restroom and store. Adds a card terminal. Okay. A chemical toilet. Pay more for a better toilet experience. Oh, I didn't realize they were paying to use the toilet. Entry-level auto repair shop. Okay. Change the sign above the gas station. Install and replace lights. And display attractions in that spot. Okay, okay. This will be so fun. Ooh, look at our huge to-do list. customer at the gas pump. Nearest return point for you is 45 minutes away. My goodness. Ooh, look at the outside of our shop. There's no more cobwebs. No more cobwebs. Paying for the toilet. What is this, Urinetown? I don't, if that's a reference, I don't get it, but I'll laugh anyway. Ha ha ha. Oh, today went by so fast. Did I check for, I think I already checked for recordings. Customer checkout. Excellent. Perfect. Urinetown is a musical. I'm uncultured. Oh, we got a little expansion. We have more room over here, I think. I think that didn't used to be there. We have more storage too. Excellent. Perfect. This is great. Gas prices have been going up. Oh, there's the lake. We can see the lake under the mountain there. I don't think I ever paid attention to that. Okay. So it might be another couple days before we can upgrade some more stuff. I have not been looking at whether or not, oh, whoops. I have not been looking at whether or not prices are good for gas or not. Excellent. See, on this one, there's that little moon symbol that I assume is painted on that tankard. And then over here, there's this like triangle symbol that shows up every night. So we'll see what that's all about. I think we need some gum. And we need some fire extinguishers. Oh, I can't. Never mind. We need to make more money. Oh, it upgraded my bed too. Look at this. My little room is more tidy and clean looking. This is great. I'm really bad at reading these screens because I look at them and I'm just like, so much information. So much information. Alright, let's check for voice recordings. There. go. Voice recordings. Oh, the police are here. Oh shoot, the maintenance people might be here. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I'm back. I'm back. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. If any of y'all are still here still, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, welcome in Exhausted. Good to see you. Welcome in Otto and welcome in Franz. I'm sorry that your first impression was waiting on my waiting screen. Supposedly it's fixed now. I actually had a really good maintenance guy, which is not typically the case with these people. So shout out DJ. And so I'm breathing heavy because I was like moving around, and so I have a load running right now with the laundry room door open. So if you can hear the washing machine, apologies, but I'm supposed to run a load right now and then call them back if there's still an issue. So anyway, welcome back. Hello, everybody. I'm shocked that people actually stayed for that long. Let's get back to gas stationing. Okay. Oh, we were checking for voice notes. No voice notes today. Also, tell me if I am too quiet. I moved my mic a little bit. I think you overestimate how much of a life I have. You want to get the game and play it yourself. I wish I had a code or a sponsor or something. I don't. Thank you, everybody, for waiting. And by that, I mean the gas station people. We are busy today. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I'm low on gas. There's somebody at checkout. Oh shoot, the gas is out. Hang on, lady, please wait. Please wait. The police guy is here. Perfect. Oh gosh, don't. Ugh. Crow, the amount of time I've dumped into this game since you told me about it is wild. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Oh, that makes me happy. Is what true? That the previous owner of this gas station went missing? Sadly, yes. And left no trace? I'm afraid the problem with this place is not the lack of traces, rather the opposite. And it's very easy to blame everything on the woods. Oh, the woods. Wish you worked at a gas station. Do people often go missing out here? More often than I'd like. And nothing can be done about it. It's a small town, no budget, no staff, and the forest area is huge. I see. So try not to go outside at night. I was gonna say not to wander too far into the forest, but if I were you, I'd heed the advice about the night too. All right, I'll be careful. Thank you. Have a good day. God, I don't have time for this. Sheriff, I'd like to report an odd man with a knife. Did he threaten you? No, he woke me up a few nights ago, but he ran away as soon as he saw me. That is odd. But that's just what I've been saying all along. It's not mystic phenomena that we should be afraid of, but your classic run-of-the-mill criminals and madmen. What did he look like? Like a homeless guy or a redneck? I don't know, it was dark. He was a possum. Oh, well, I'll patrol this area more often. I can't promise much more for now. I understand. Thank you. Tell me, these people that go missing more often than you'd like, do they have anything in common? I hope that the game day is paused while I'm talking to them because this is crazy. Why do you ask? I'd like to know if I could be in danger too. The main recurring theme is their proximity to the highway. That's not very comforting. That's why I'm telling you, be careful. This game makes it seem so vibey. I want to sell cigs and Bigfoot keychains, right? Now that we're upgraded, I think we can buy more, like, conspiracy theory stuff. Any idea what it is about the highway? Would you prefer an answer based on mysticism or statistics? Both. Well, according to common beliefs, the highway is a symbol of transition and separation. That is why spirits from the other side most often meet and carry out their dealings here. Besides, the terrain around here is difficult. Sharp turns, elevation changes, limited visibility, frequent fog, ice, landslides, sinkholes, and other unpleasant phenomena. Car accidents keep happening, even to this day, and they were quite common in earlier years. People even called it the Road of Death back in the day, although not anymore. Chilling. What's that statistical answer? Essentially the same. A mountain road is a dangerous place, and people, on average, go there more often than to the surrounding forests. With all that entails. As you can see, all things have a rational explanation. So there might not be any maniacs or ghosts here at all? Yes and no. How so? If you were a maniac, where would you prefer to strike? In a place where people never go missing? Or somewhere they often do, so you'll have plenty of cover? Thank you. Your explanation is rational, but no less disturbing. That's why I'm telling you, be careful. Now I definitely will. I've become acquainted with some people, but I don't know what to expect from them. Which people? It was one of my customers. Oh god. I love this lore, but I'm so nervous about my customers. Link! You're here! I've missed you. I missed your streams. I hope you're doing well. A farmer in a black pickup truck. He believes in UFOs. Ah, Bill. Is he dangerous? Exactly as dangerous as a fool can be. He's filled his head with all sorts of nonsense about UFOs and the harm of electric cars. I wouldn't be surprised if he's wearing a tinfoil hat under his cowboy hat. But he's not evil by any nature. It's unlikely he's behind all these disappearances. There was this old lady with a scuba tank. Who, Marge? She's definitely not a threat. She is simply an unhappy woman who couldn't bear the loss of a loved one. Besides, we're neighbors. If she were involved in the disappearances, I would have noticed. What is that tank she's carrying around? You mean Logan? It would be better if you ask her yourself. Oh. Oh. It was one of my customers, a hunter. He looked dangerous, hardened. Yeah, I don't like him either. He's not from around here. Shady guy. Internet has not been great lately. I gave him a call and they messed with some stuff and it seems to be good now. That's great to hear. I missed your streams. No criminal record, but I'd advise you to be cautious. Have I asked about all the customers? I did. I see. Thanks for the information. Okay, we're speed running. We're speed running. Run to the gas pump. Run to the gas pump. Please don't leave. I need all the gas I can get. Shoot. Okay, please stay where you are. Please stay where you are. Do not move. I'm getting more fuel. Please stay where you are. Okay. Excellent. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Thank you for your patience. Oh, excellent. Perfect. And I think we already checked for voice notes. We didn't check in here though. None in here. Excellent. Perfect. I can't wait till our gas tank is, or our fuel tank is larger. Okay. Let's restock. I just go through and I click on all of them. And if any of them are restockable, it'll go in there. Okay, so we need I swear I stare at these and it doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, we don't need any pink. We need mentosity. We'll do one of those, one of those. We don't need pink. And then I think we want, I know that we want some of those. Oh, we have new things to sell. Whoops. Facades, okay. We can do flooring. Okay. Decorative light, we can upload or update our license. My brain goes dead when I have to figure out numbers for the restock. Exactly, and also I don't know how many each shelf can contain. Is there like a standardized amount that each shelf can contain? So when I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is almost, I don't know. Ooh, should we have one of those? Drowned princess? I don't like the alien. Retro car. Retro car would be cute. I kind of like that. I want to do more lights. Let's do one of those. What the crow doing? Playing last gas station. Getting her washing machine fixed. I think 4 is the average for the gum, drinks and snacks. Oh, gum, drinks, and snacks. But the car stuff is random. Oh. Oh, wait, can I not change? Wait, no, I want to put it here. I can't change which slot it goes to? Oh, I can. Oh, there's no more lights I can put out. Whoops. There we go. Excellent. I can't wait till we can unlock more light slots. Alright, let's restock. Oh, I didn't get any drinks. I just did... Okay. Okay. I think that's one of everything. So we have one of everything there. I got a... There we go. Perfect. All right, we are stocked up. We sell gum and only gum. Okay, that pink drink key drops seems to be pretty popular, but I already have several facings of it. Supplies, upgrades. Okay. Beautiful day. Are there, I didn't look to see if there's, shelves? Here we go. We have soft drinks, we have car supplies. We don't have a car fluids one. Postcards. You can sell cigarettes. Classic gas station. Car fluids. Okay, we don't have any car fluids or snacks. That will be another day. I haven't been looking at our to-do list. Fuel tank level 2, gas pump level 2. Okay, basically updating everything to level 2. Let's do a quick sweep for voice recordings. None over here. Please have a nice day. I can run as fast as a truck. Okay, no voice recordings over here. You like the crow model? Thank you so much. I think he's really cute. They're just so silly. I mean, yes. Face cam. Actual face cam. Oh, customer at checkout. I'm zoning out. Oh, it's this lady again. What do you got for us today? No. There we go. You seem very quiet today. Oh, we got Bill up in here too. What? Is something wrong? Wrong? Oh, it is. My Bessie is missing. I'm at my wit's end. Bessie? My snail, my darling Bessie. I woke up this morning and she was gone. And everything was covered in wet tracks. The lake got her because I talked too much. Maybe those were Bessie's tracks? No, I haven't seen anything like them before. The lake couldn't get me because of Logan, but Bessie? Oh, my poor Bessie. And who is this Logan who keeps the lake away from you? My protector. As long as he's with me, I'm not afraid of the lake. Are you talking about this scuba tank? I wonder if we were supposed to have this interaction before the policeman interaction, because we just talked about Logan as though we knew what it was, but now we're... He doesn't like it when people call him that. Sorry. It's alright, you're new here. Well, I'm really sorry for you. I hope you find Bessie. Oh, me too, my dear. Me too. Alright, what does Bill have to say to us today? Oh, okay. Red Dead update. No spoilers, I think. But, the streamer that I watch that I keep hoping is going to play Red Dead 1, I still hope that she plays it. But I got so impatient of worrying about being spoiled and figuring out what's happening that my partner started playing Red Dead for me so that I can watch. Or Red Dead 1. I'm talking about Red Dead 1. And it's so interesting because I told him multiple times, I'm like, I'm going to pretend as though Red Dead 2 already existed and has happened. And so in my head, Red Dead 1 has already existed. So like, I'm thinking of it in terms of like, okay, the story is continuing. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in Red Dead 1. But the thing that has gotten me so far, is that they've mentioned Dutch a little bit, but so far the main like villain, quote unquote, has been Bill Williamson. And to me, that's hilarious. Like, I feel like he was such a chud in the first one and was just like kind of a loser and just like went along with, like, he was pissed at Arthur for this and that, but then he just was upset to have to go along with any of Dutch's plans or whatever. And so the fact that he's considered, like, everyone's like, oh, the Williamson gang, stay away from that. To me, I'm like, that's just Bill. That's literally just Bill. Like, I'm not afraid of him. He's a loser. What do you mean? So far, that's what we've gotten up to that point, and we've met the snake oil guy and Seth, and so we're not very far into it, and we've heard a little bit of John's lore. Like, he's talked about, oh, I have a wife and a son, which, you know, Abigail and Jack. He also, like, says that he had a daughter that passed, which is kind of like, oh, I'm interested to see what that is, because obviously he didn't have a daughter at the end of Red Dead 2, but there are 4 years between the end of Red Dead 1 epilogue and the beginning of Red Dead, or the end of Red Dead 2 and the beginning of Red Dead 1. And so I'm like, maybe Abigail had a daughter in that time span and she passed away. I don't know. But I'm so interested because they've basically given us no information so far. There's been hardly any information about John and like what he's up to right now and like why he's doing this. And so I'm really eager to see. And I'm also, like I said, really eager to see who, if anybody, has carried over from Red Dead 2. So like obviously we know Bill. We've heard about Dutch. I don't know if he's still alive or not, but we've heard about Dutch. We've heard about Abigail and Jack. And he also mentioned Uncle. So we know that at least those people are still alive. But anyway, I need to play Red Dead. You do need to play Red Dead. Also, Red Dead 2, I already like eons more than Red Dead 1. But also I know that they had a lot of time to work on it, and it was like, 8 years later and everything. So of course it's going to be a better game, but I just love the mechanics of Red Dead 2 and I love Arthur more. And so I mostly just want to watch Red Dead 1 be played so that I can know the lore, because I think I accidentally spoiled a big plot point for myself when I was looking at Red Dead 2 shorts. And so I'm really hoping that I didn't. Like, as soon as I heard them say something about Red Dead 1, I clicked away. But I think that it might have spoiled something. But anyway, so I've just started playing Red Dead 2. Bill is just a lump of assholeness. He ain't evil, just a lump. Exactly. He's not evil. Oh, Joe, I was talking about how the streamer that I've been wanting to play Red Dead 1 still hasn't done it yet, so I got impatient, and I want to just, like, get all the lore out of the way so I can't be spoiled anymore. And so my partner is playing Red Dead 1 because I don't want to play it. I just want to watch him play it. And we haven't gotten very far into the game, but so far the main like antagonist has been Bill. And like Exhausted was saying, I was just like, when Bill was the one that everyone's talking about, like, oh, the Williamson gang, and he's in the newspaper and everything, to me I'm just like, that's Bill. He's a loser. What do you mean Bill is the villain at this particular moment? What do you mean? Bill is an idiot loser and a crybaby. So anyway, so that's as far as we've gotten. But yeah, thanks for listening to my rambling. I can't wait until we play more of Red Dead 1 because, like I said, I'm just tired of having to worry about being spoiled. I really want to see how they tie the two games together. And yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, he was mad? Oh, probably because I left him waiting for so long. It all started because this alligator's name is Bill. And he's like cowboy themed, and so I was like, oh yeah, I can't take Bill Williamson seriously. Like I can't. Nothing to brag about yet, but I'm just getting started. Are you tracking something in particular? I've traveled all over the world, and I heard that there's one last beast here that's never been caught. Some kind of lake monster? No, I'm a hunter, not a fisherman. Frankly, I think this monster is just a myth. Then what are you chasing? Bigfoot. Ever heard of it? I have a warning for you that's very specific and you'll be grateful for. If I have, I probably didn't pay much attention to it. Too bad. At one time, this legend was very popular around these parts. What made you believe that Bigfoot still lives here today? Let's just say I had no choice. That, plus there were some recent finds. Otherwise, I wouldn't have come. Well, good luck with the hunt. Till next time. Thanks. I'll definitely be dropping by for supplies. Oh, Bigfoot. We're accumulating myths. We're accumulating legends. So we already got one bad review. So because I left Bill hanging. I thought that maybe staying on the change screen would stop the timer. Gas is out. Jesus. We really need to get that bigger gas tank. Bigfoot is a psyop by the conspiracy lobber to sell more Bigfoot merch. Hey, I'm always down for a conspiracy theory. If you're new here, I am down for almost any conspiracy theory. I'm definitely very superstitious, and I definitely want to hear everybody's, like, theories. It's so fascinating to me. Plus, I always say, I feel like I believe almost every conspiracy theory about the government. Like, the truth is stranger than fiction. Oh. No, so this is about an encounter, somewhat relevant to Bill, that you do not want. If you're ever in Lemoyne and come across something called Sonny's Cabin, someone may come out and invite Arthur inside. Don't go in, kill the guy, and take the honor hit. You'll be grateful for this. Oh, wait, I think I know what you're talking about, even though I've never seen it before. I haven't bought Bigfoot cat from a gas station. Love that. Yeah, I think I know. I think I know which interaction you're talking about. I keep running down here, but I've already checked for voice notes down here. Okay, can we upgrade this tank? Fuel tank. 300. Okay. Next goal is fuel tank. Wait. I hate that it's only 50 or 100. Alright, we've got fuel for tomorrow. And let's see, we have Beware of the Deep, Deer Antlers, Sky Map. Let's do... We have Bigfoot. First footprints. Stories of enormous footprints on the ground and figures flitting between the trees appeared in an area around Cloven Peak long before the first roads and camps were established. Indigenous legends mention a certain mountain forest creature who watches from the shadows but never attacks the pure of spirit, whatever that means. It is described in various ways, sometimes as a huge furry beast, sometimes as a blurry silhouette that can only be seen out of the corner of your eye. But all the stories share a common element, the feeling of being watched. Some legends say that these creatures guard the portal to some forbidden land from the unworthy and serve as guides for the worthy. For the first more or less documented evidence of Bigfoot's existence dates back to the early 20th century. For some reason, the hunters of that time had started a trend of taking photos with these enormous footprints in the background. Of course, most of them were crude fakes, as evidenced by the footprints increasing in size year after year, to the point of looking downright absurd. But the very first photographs that appeared in newspapers of the time almost certainly captured real deal. Ooh. I wonder how I get... How do I get level 10 UFO? How do I upgrade the UFOs? If we save enough, we can start selling white monsters. So true. What was that sound? Footprints? Are they coming from the warehouse? Kind of, I guess. Oh, they're wet. Oh, are these little footprints right here coming from the... Oh, coming from the hatch. What's going on out here? Oh, voice recorder. Day 69, nice. It's well past midnight, but I can't sleep. How can I catch something that manages to evade the gaze of our most modern equipment, yet regularly catches the eye of every other village bum? Have I been playing the scientist too much? Maybe it's time to return to good old magical thinking, to where this all began for me, to become one of the eyewitnesses again. I need to talk to Red Elk. Who is Red Elk? I'm looking for more. Are there any others? No more voice recorders in here. Oh, I can't wait to... Okay, I guess let's go back to bed. Ooh, I can't wait to do upgrades. What did we need? 300 dollops. Let's check for... Whoops. No voice recordings in there. Any voice recordings? So, who do we think Red Elk is? Is this a code name? Perfect. Let's continue our search. I know that somebody's at the counter, but they can wait. No voice notes. I wonder if I've missed some that I can't get back, because I wasn't checking all up and down the street before. Okay. Oh, trash. Okay, so I guess the decor... So we have the most of UFO. I don't have anything for the lake or Bigfoot. No, wait, I do have one thing for the lake. Yeah, I do have one thing for the lake. Yep, we almost need fuel again. Okay, perfect. Fuel, fuel. $2.88. We need 22, 12? 12 more dollops. Oh, so the gas price always goes up because our civilization and popularity keep going up. Oh, I kept wondering why the gas prices only go up but don't come back down. I mean, I guess I should know better, but... Ooh, we made it. We made the 300. I'm doing it right now. Excellent. Perfect. This is good news. They can come down if you mess with your decor to get a minus to civilization. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Do I have enough money to buy more fuel, though? That's the question. No. All right, perfect. So we still need to do gas pump 1 and 2, parking lot, cash register, restroom, and auto repair shop. This is so fun. I hope y'all are having fun watching, or maybe just lurking. Because I am enjoying it. It's like just simple enough. Aurora Borealis! Look, this is new. This hasn't happened before. Ooh. Beautiful. This is great. Love it. Oh yeah, let's restock. Whoops. Oh my goodness, please restock. Oh, I don't have any more pink. I need to get more pink. Excellent. Currently working as the stream and as background. Okay, good. I hope it's nice and calming and soothing. Okay, key drops and red alert we need to keep remembering. 12 customers. Only 10 of them gave us tips. Okay. Brand new day. Oh, that smell. I need to figure out what's burning. Oh my. What the heck? Oh. Wait, but I'm leaving my business unattended. Oh, there's a... Oh! Okay, voice recording. Day 32. I don't know what I was expecting from these eyewitness accounts. The neuroanalyst's conclusion took me back to the days when I was on the other side of science. Without a promptly conducted drug, psychiatric, and cognitive assessment, eyewitness testimony cannot be accepted as factual evidence. In other words, witnesses are prone to lying, concealing, exaggerating, and making mistakes, while potentially being under the influence of fatigue, cognitive distortions, and psychoactive substances, including difficult to detect ones taken consciously or unconsciously. The iron logic of a machine. Oh, people. Oh, there's so much to... It's him! Only you can prevent forest fires, but since it's already burning, just call the firefighters. Crow, do you like orange chocolate? I do. Like Terry's chocolate. I love orange chocolate. So you're not a ghost. What? Wait, it was you with the knife last night. Why did you have to threaten me? What? I didn't threaten anyone. Then what were you doing there? Why do they keep saying last night when this was like a week ago? At the gas station? I was looking for the right tire. Okay, Tristan, do you like the milk chocolate or the dark chocolate better? I like them both, but it depends on what mood I'm in. I think I mostly like the milk chocolate better. I don't believe you. I'm telling the truth. I make sculptures out of tires. It's called upcycling. That makes no sense. I'm telling you, I was working on a sculpture, stayed up late, and ran out of tires. I needed one of a specific size and rigidity, and I remember seeing one like that at an abandoned gas station. The gas station isn't abandoned. Ooh, Raven likes them too. I like them both, but milk chocolate all day, every day. White chocolate and raspberry. Okay, delicious. I also like white chocolate and raspberry dark chocolate, just like in general. I had white chocolate most of the time, too sweet. Yeah, white chocolate can be really sickly sweet. The gas station isn't abandoned. Well, I didn't know that, did I? So I went there, started cutting this tire to make sure, and saw this. You. Well, I got scared, thought all the ghost stories were true. What a load of crap. What's with that tire, by the way? Well, the landfill owners sometimes set tires on fire by accident. So you're not the boss here? No, the bosses don't show up here. I'm just a caretaker, a watchman. Why would the landfill owners burn their own tires? That must smell absolutely disgusting. Burning rubber is heinous. Because it fills up faster than they can dispose of them properly. Isn't that dangerous? Isn't it bad for the environment? Why not just leave the tires lying around? I'm gonna say, isn't it bad for the environment? Aren't these fires bad for the environment? Very bad. Then why burn them? Because corpos don't care. They don't care. Told you, proper disposal takes time and money. What if it escalates into a massive fire? Well, it could, in theory. That's why the piles are separated by trenches to prevent the entire landfill from catching fire. Why not just burn it all at once? That would produce an environmental disaster that couldn't go unnoticed, and it would get the owners in trouble. Is this not going... how can this go unnoticed? Team, do we know any very dark green plants with either interesting names or possibly sinister origins? Asking for me. The only dark green plant that I can think of is this snake plant, or this whatever it's called with the Z name, but that's not, I guess that's not very interesting. No one pays attention to small fires. Can't they just lie there? Why burn them? Who's they? Well, the tires. Lie where? The landfill is full to bursting. They're full to bursting all over the world. Ever since people switched to electric cars. Oh. What do electric cars have to do with it? Where's Jay? Ding, 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 ding. Electric cars. Burn rubber, not gas. You know that motto? No. Well, they're heavier than regular cars because of the batteries, so they get through tires faster. So all landfills like this one, are full to bursting. And nothing can be done except burning? I'm doing something. The sculptures, I sell them online. And they do recycle them sometimes. It's faster than my way, but still slow. I don't know what else can be done. If you do, then do it. Do you protest electric cars then? Do I look like one of those crazy activists? You told me about the harm they cause. Saying they don't have any? If you ask me, one monster just beat another, and which one's worse is still up for debate. But I'm busy. This isn't my fight. If you need an activist, look online. Or talk to Bill, the local farmer. The one blackening the sky with his big black pickup truck. Maybe he'll latch on to you. He's been driving me crazy with his anti-electric talk. Fair warning, he also believes in UFOs. I know, we met recently. Well, you can imagine the mush he has for a brain. Can I get back to work now? Alright, sorry for disturbing you. Try not to scare me at night anymore. I told you, I got scared myself. We got Brontosaurus, a duck, this terrifying snake thing, caterpillar on a mushroom, swan, little planters. Hello, customers. Thank you for waiting for me. So I feel like we've just been getting more questions than answers. And I can't really tell if we believe in the superstitions. And also, I wish that I could make more money so that I could upgrade stuff faster. I'm wondering if it's like a matter of I need to invest more up front so that I can sell more things. Like maybe I need to sell more things in the shop. This is great. So many great customers. gonna need gas soon. The gas minigame is really fun. We need gas, we need gas. Beautiful. Oh, that took all of our money, but excellent. I like the afternoon music. The afternoon music is really nice. Begonia have some really dark varieties. I love begonias. Oh, wait. Yeah, my favorite music is this afternoon music. Well, I think that my washing machine just did a full load without freaking out, so I guess this is good. Did we already check for... Yeah, I think we already did check for... So I wonder if the landfill is someplace that I need to check for voice recordings now. Like, add them to our list. Alright, so do we do upgrades? Or do we invest in more stock for the store? I feel like the restroom... Let's do that because that's simple. That's simple. And it'll bring in more money. And then if that brings us more money, then we can take some of that to invest in more what are these called? Shelves. That'll be good. The Borealis again. Beautiful. Dangling a string in front of my cat and he's too dummy. He just lets it hit his face and meeps at me to pet him. Oh. Wait. Oh my gosh, there's one in my room. Day 80. I quickly found a suitable room and the necessary materials at the base. Word had already spread that the project was nearing completion, so the soldiers looked at me with bewilderment, but fulfilled the whim of their nominal superior. A sensory deprivation chamber and 10 whole days are at my disposal. Alright, today we're just going to focus on fuel, and then we can... Next, I think I should do some more inventory. Yeah. We did our fuel. Next, let's do some more shelves and inventory So that's what we'll focus on with tomorrow's profits. Fresh day, fresh day. Oh, wait. Okay. There's nothing blinking in our room. There's nothing blinking in the storage room. I wonder if it's possible to miss a voice recording. Like if they show up on certain days only, and then if you miss them, you never get them back. I really hope that's not the case. Alright, we're doing our rounds. Looking for voice notes. Ooh, we get $8 for using the bathroom. He doesn't understand toys, and he doesn't understand that treats are edible. That's crazy. He really is a little dingus. Alright, we're looking for voice notes. Either we can run really fast, or all the cars are respecting some kind of speed limit. Dang, we are busy today. This is great news. This is good news. Hydrate, thank you. I did need to hydrate. I wonder if voice notes can appear partially throughout the day, or like if I've done my sweep in the morning, if we're good to go. I want this soundtrack, like this specific afternoon soundtrack, to just play. To just play whenever. Just sauntering along. To be fair, his brother is marginally smarter than him, and he also doesn't understand these things. The afternoon music is that girl exhausted. think it's kind of crazy how you can see the progress of a customer using the bathroom. Like, what if an actual porta potty had like a status bar along the top showing how far along you were? Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we've got $400. Before we buy any more upgrades, let's make... Whoops. Let's do car fluids. And then... Why do I keep pushing the wrong? There's right bumper and right trigger, and I keep pressing the wrong ones. Okay. In terms of drinks, we need 2 of these. And then let's just get some of these since they're on sale. We'll take this order and then we'll do a little bit more. My toilet progress bar would just reverse like a Windows update estimate. I feel that. They love to lick bag. Oh, car fluids. Okay. Oh, this is giant. Should we put it over here? Yeah, we'll put it there. And then... Whoops. We don't sell a whole lot of that. Oh my god, I keep hitting bumper instead of trigger. We'll do a little bit of gum. Oh no, we won't do a little bit of gum. I forgot about the storage limit. Perfect, exactly 200. And then I kind of want nicer... cloth and wood or waterproof paint. I feel like a gas station should have tires, but cold tires sounds like it's... or tiles. If this was a house, I'd do the parquet and the cloth and wood. But since it's a gas station, let's do those. We'll do... Wow, that looks so much better. For a gas station. Maybe we'll do wood later. Okay. Oh, that's annoying that it doesn't perfectly match up. Oops. We need some gas, Or fire extinguishers. Oh, they're expensive today. Okay, tomorrow, fire extinguishers. Oh, I don't have any more of those. Okay. We're all full. Petroleum, I know, right? Okay, tomorrow, more fire extinguishers. We just spent all of our $400. But look how pretty our store is now. Alright, quick sweep for voice notes. None down here. None over here. Oh, we need to get more gas. Whoopsies. That Fiji water hits different, it seems. I think I've talked about this before, but I occasionally have this thing where I'm super sensitive to water flavors. I know that sounds so dumb, but occasionally I have a really hard time with like tastes and textures and smells, and it kind of comes and goes in terms of like severity. And so one of the things that I encounter the most is water, because I'm pretty much just a water drinker. Like, I don't really drink coffee or soda or anything like that. And so when I go through these instances, it's like I can taste differences in the water. And the thing is that like so we sometimes buy bottled water to help with this, because like our tap water is sometimes the thing that'll trigger like the taste and smell thing. And so I've gotten very familiar with tap waters that I like and don't like, or I'm sorry, bottled waters that I like and don't like. And one of them that I used to really like was Fiji, but I'm kind of out of it now because Fiji has like an almost sweet taste to it. Water from a different place tastes wrong. See? I'm a harlot for Pepsi Max. I believe many water bottle brands have different tastes from each other. Yeah. I'm okay with Evian, but like it's just kind of neutral for me. My current ones that will always kind of be a go-to that don't upset me are Waikiki and Liquid Death. And so currently we always have Liquid Death in the house. But yeah, I've tried like Icelandic, don't like that. I've tried the Italian one with like the orange and white label. Why can't I think of the name right now? I should be able to think of the name, but I can't think of it. I've tried all kinds of, and also sometimes just plain, see, regular water, like distilled water or purified water or whatever it's called, no. Dasani, no. So I always look for things that say spring water because those will usually be palatable. And so one of the cheaper ones, like Deer Park, is also good. That one will sometimes like work for me. But anything purified water, like smart water or whatever, I swear they just taste so much worse. So I always look for spring water specifically. Tell me, miss, how long have you been working here long? Not really. Why? I wanted to know, how often do the northern lights appear here? I'm not sure. You better ask the local old-timers. I'll do that. My tap water is the best, but if I have to have bottled Evian. Best option for me has always been just boiling tap water. Oh, I haven't thought of boiling tap water. I do have a Brita pitcher, and like sometimes that works, but sometimes it doesn't. In terms of like sometimes that solves my taste and smell issue, but sometimes it doesn't. Circling back to my earlier question somewhat, should I prioritize the way a color matches something or the way the name fits the theme? I would say the name. I guess I would say the name. Unless it's like a graphic novel or something, or a comic or something, where you're actually seeing the color. I feel like the name, because a lot of people won't bother to look up what a plant looks like. They'll just trust, like, oh, it's dark green. Okay, cool, it's dark green. Purified is almost like drinking chlorine. Yeah. The Scottish Highlands water is so strong with minerals that I can't. Yeah, mineral water also, I feel like sometimes is good. Sometimes mineral water is good. This is for stream, so I can't say what it's for. If it's visual, I would do by color. If it's written, I would do by name. I'll do that. Tell me, have you ever observed any other anomalies here? Or strange cuts in the rocks? Cuts? Yes, traces of tools that couldn't have existed in ancient times. I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about that, but there are more anomalies here than I'd like, that's for sure. That's what I thought. Are you a scientist? You could say that, yes. Andrew Glass, historian, archaeologist, and independent researcher. I study the pyramids of highly developed ancient civilizations around the world. Pyramids? I didn't know there was one around here. Well, miss, in that case, you've overlooked it just like I did. Just go outside and turn around. Cloven Peak? It's a pyramid? But of course! One of the biggest and oldest in the world. And also, the best explanation for the northern lights occurring regularly on these atypical latitudes. Well, I hope you succeed in your research. I'm certain I will, miss. Since the northern lights have started again, it means the pyramid is active. I came here in the nick of time. Pyramid Mountain. There are mountains all over the world that suspiciously resemble pyramids. Even though this is usually due to an overactive imagination, many believe that one of these pyramids holds the knowledge of an ancient, highly advanced civilization, knowledge that will only be revealed to the worthy. Perfect. People at the gas pump. Oh, voice recorder. See, I swear they just pop up during the day. Oh, I need to get more fuel. I am so glad that we have the bigger tank. Oh, whoops. This little granny alligator is very cute. Oh, I forgot that we can go up to 250. Even though I said to myself, oh, this new larger tank is better. Day 33. Okay, so be it. Yes, eyewitness accounts are the most unreliable thing. That it's easy to falsify them or to correct the memory with a couple of leading questions. I know that better than anyone. But why so many? Why here? Is someone doing the same thing I did? But why? Where are the publications, articles, bestsellers, big scoops? Where's the profit? Where's the money? In postcards and souvenirs for the rare tourists? Don't make me laugh. I'm sure if you excavate enough mountains, you'll eventually find a never-known pyramid. You know, yeah. Did you guys know that the Appalachian Mountains are older than this continent? Like, they existed during Pangea. And they're very, like, soft and rolling now because they've been eroded for so long. But it's so, so fascinating. And the thing is that you can find in them, like, ancient ocean creatures because they've been pushed up. Obviously, like, before it was just surrounded by land. The history of the Appalachian Mountains is so fascinating, and I would highly recommend looking into it because it just gives you this appreciation for geology. It's really, really cool, and it also kind of gives you this idea of why people have this rich history there. It kind of gives it like some magic, you know? Like an entity that's older than North America. All the way back to Pangea. Like, so much older. Why, yes, I did know that. If you want a horror podcast somewhat about this, boy, do I have a podcast for you. What is horror about Appalachia? Or actually, I guess there's a lot of horror in there. And also, did you know that in Appalachia they have their own, I don't know if it's called, if you would say like their own population or their own race, or like there are a people that only exist in Appalachia, and some say that Elvis was actually one, and some say that Abraham Lincoln was also, but it's this like, the genealogy is basically a mix of native and black and white and I think something else, and I can't think of the name. It starts with an M. Do any of you guys know? It starts with an M, but it's basically like a race that formed in the Appalachians. It's just so fascinating. It's so fascinating. And I truly believe that there's a lot of like old magic in the mountains. Like Melungeon, yes. But I feel like I believe that there's like spirits and magic and just like ancient things. It's amazing. And I feel like Appalachians are written off as like hillbillies and stuff, which is understandable because they were so isolated historically that there's a lot of like poverty and not access to modern amenities and education. But they're so isolated that they have such a rich culture. And I feel like they're very written off as just like backwoods hillbillies. The podcast is called Old Gods of Appalachia. It's a horror anthology series that inspired the Appalachian region, and it's so good. I might have to look into that. It's written and produced by people from Appalachia too, and it's a really beautiful story. I think that it's so fascinating. And personally, I love geology. Like, I was pursuing, I didn't finish getting my degree, but I was pursuing a geology major. And I just think that it's so incredibly fascinating. And yeah, it's so interesting. Yuri Lowenthal, who is that? He has a character that's so interesting. Anyway, if y'all are ever into it, just look up the history of Appalachia. It's so, like, the history is so rich and fascinating, and like the only way I can describe it is like magical. There's just so much magic that exists there. He's a voice actor. You'll definitely know him from something. My chat made fun of me for not knowing. Oh, where might I know him from? Oh, there's a little house back there on the shore of the mountain. Do you see that? Oh, what did I say? Fire extinguishers. Nice. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. And let's go to bed. Ben 10, Sasuke. Dang. Man, I like when there's nighttime events. I like when we wake up and there's like something going on at nighttime. He's also Spider-Man. We're looking for voice notes. Maybe they only appear after you have some kind of an interaction. Like maybe Maybe it's not just like randomly generated when the day clicks over, but maybe it's like when you have a superstitious conversation with someone. He's in Dragon Age. The heck? People just leaving crap all over my floors. Oh, we sold some petroleum. We sold 2 petroleum. I wonder if we have the ability to do like an employee. Because I would put someone inside on the cash register and I would just pump gas. Ooh, big tank. Another big tank. Oh, we need more gas. Hello, thank you for waiting. More gas. Excellent. Oh, I guess we could have gotten another 100 pack. Oh, she wants all the gum. She was going on a date. Okay, we're making progress. We're making progress. Which one is the upgrade for... for more space? I thought one of them upgrades the amount of space that we have. Oh, just like fully upgrading it general. Whoops. Okay, we did the restroom. Should we do register? Let's do register. Excellent. Now we can take cards. Oh, poison everything and I find them constantly. That's crazy. Oh, I found that the VA for Arthur Morgan, I think his name is Roger Clark. Robert Clark. Roger, I think. Streamed on Twitch. I don't think he has in a long time, but he streamed his playthrough of Red Dead 2 on Twitch. And I keep meaning to find VODs of it because there's still clips up on his channel. But yeah. Apparently he plays Bad Arthur. Which isn't canon in my head. Arthur is a good boy. Jennifer English. Who's Jennifer English?
Moon Prism Power Makeup!
Fish and rice cake? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome in. Ooh, we're only 15 away from our follower goal. And only 3 away from our sub goal. Look at us. Look at you guys. Very exciting. Anyway, welcome in. My name is Crow. Kids nowadays wondering why the save button looks like that. I know, right? I didn't realize that was a thing until I saw someone like talk about that. And I was like, oh. Some of y'all never had to save something on a floppy drive. Some of y'all didn't live that. Oh, it's Crazy Lady. Ooh. Have you found your Bessie? I have, only I'm afraid the lake has done something to her. What makes you say that? After I found her, I gave her her favorite lettuce and went to bed. And in the morning, I thought at first she hadn't touched the treat, but then I looked closer. The lettuce leaves were cut into perfect triangles. Sounds odd. It sure does. It is supposed to be a floppy drive. Yeah, exhausted. Hi, Sharky. Welcome in. Good to see you. Something strange happened to me, too. I hope you didn't go to the lake. No, but you might say that the lake came to me. I was woken in the night by the sound of footsteps, and when I went out to the store, I saw wet footprints leading from the hatch in the warehouse to the exit. A hatch in the warehouse? Yes, there's a locked hatch. I don't know what's under it. I've heard about underground tunnels of the old military base, but you'd better talk to Eric about that. Who's Eric? The ophthalmologist. He's new to Cloven Peak, but it seems like everyone already knows him. What does an ophthalmologist have to do with a military base? He used to work there. At least that's what he says. Where did you say those wet footprints led? To the exit. And then? I don't know. It was late at night, so I didn't investigate. And rightly so. Wet footprints, especially at night, are not a good sign. But if something like that can come out of your hatch so easily, I'd advise you to deal with it as soon as possible. Okay, I'll try to talk to this Eric. Taking a little lunch, that's good. My point is that if you want a podcast with creative horror storytelling around the Appalachian region that'll sometimes feature great voice actors and has diverse casting and narrative, try Old Gods of Appalachia. You might even recognize the first theme song since it's in my stream playlist. There's monsters, there's magic, there's evil, there's nuance. We love nuance. It was just a super strong raccoon who can open hatches. No biggie. Do I just never get to count change again? That was kind of soothing. There's 4 people at the pumps. Some people still pay with change. Okay, good. Good to know. I'm glad we have an expert here in the chat. Also, I am doing a little bit of a longer stream today since we lost some time with the work order, and also because I am not going to be able to stream on Thursday. Thursday, I have an endocrinologist appointment. I don't think I did a sweep for the voice things today. Maybe I did. So, fingers crossed that everything is normal. My family has an issue with, or a history of endocrinology, endocrinological issues. My grandma died of, oh, here's the ophthalmologist. My grandma died of pancreatic cancer, and my mom had thyroid cancer, and my sister has also issues and stuff on my dad's side, and so I'm just like, oh no, please don't let anything be wrong. So we'll see. Thanks, Exhausted. Thanks, friends. Good afternoon. Marge said you wanted to talk to me about something? Oh, that was fast. I was too busy for a while, but today I had errands in this area. I love what you've done with the place, by the way. The gas station looked completely abandoned not so long ago. It's like he's wearing 3D glasses or something. Look, one of the lenses is blue and one of them is red. I'm sorry, who is Marge? Don't you know her? Quite a striking lady, carries a scuba tank around. Oh, that Marge. And you are... You can call me Eric. So what did you want to talk about? If I remember correctly, he's supposed to be like a demon entity that feeds off the pain and suffering of those who have died in the production of railroads. So he's like a put-together business type that's very actively trying to make sure people build the railroads and hopefully die in the process. Dang. Oh, Yuri Lowenthal's character is just called the Railroad Man. Like, that's what he is. He's very sinister. Oh, okay, okay. Yes. Yep, city. Yep, city. 10, 20s. There's a strange hatch in the floor of my warehouse, and not long ago, someone came out of it at night. I know about the hatch, but it's unlikely anyone would have come out of it. Are you sure? Now that you said that, not so much. I saw wet footprints, but in the morning they were gone. Maybe I just dreamed it. Where does this hatch go? Well, you must have heard that there's a military base nearby. Its underground communications run through nearly all of the forest area. The hatch in the gas station is just one of the emergency exits. But as far as I know, this particular tunnel has been flooded for a long time. I've been begging people to listen to this podcast. It's so good. And the narrator's voice is extremely soothing. Nice. At least according to the plans I saw. Marge said you used to work at this base? Guilty, but I can't boast of having high security clearance. So if you start asking me about Area 23, I will deny everything. Haha. Area 23? You must be new here. I am. Come on, it's a legendary base. Secret tests, alien autopsies, UFO hangars. You haven't heard anything at all about that? No. Do you mean to say it's true? I can neither confirm nor deny it. Haha. Damned if I know. I worked there as an ordinary doctor, checking soldiers' eyesight. So I had no access to the secrets, alas. I see. How can one open this hatch? As far as I know, you need an RFID bracelet with the right clearance, or you can do it manually from the inside. Well, thank you. So you say the tunnel underneath is flooded? If the plans I saw are real, and not a dud for disinformation, which would be par for the course for the military, as you know. I see. Well, thanks again. Till next time. Ooh. Numerous weird phenomena have been observed in the area around Cloven Peak. Some believe they are caused by the secret government base Area 23 and its secret experiments related to the developments of psionic weapons? What is psionic? Is that like psychological? Psychic power weapons. Okay, see, now that we got more of the story, let's see if there's any more voice notes that showed up. Oh, we can't go there at nighttime. So, who do we think? Ooh! Okay, so I think every time we get the story, there's a new one. Day 68. What did Red Elk say? What if it knows we're watching? What if that's the reason? I simply can't find any other explanation. Could aliens from distant stars see the radiation from our sensors and bypass them? It would be simply foolish to think otherwise. Could this be possible for a mysterious, rare species potentially capable of hypnosis, which is how it successfully eluded us all these years and centuries? Hypothetically, yes. And what about visitors from another world or inhabitants of the reverse house? Call them whatever you like. What do we even know about them and their abilities? Absolutely nothing. And so on and so forth. By the way, I haven't seen this Red Elk guy in a while. I'd better ask the soldiers. Interesting. The pig sticker on the cash register brings so much joy. It is quite cute. Okay, that was probably the one voice recording, but let's just make sure. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're not missable because the first ones that we found like 2 or 3 at a time. So maybe they just stack up if you haven't found them. So maybe it's not possible to miss them. A mothballed facility. Area 23 is much less talked about than other local mysteries. Perhaps the indigenous peoples obviously couldn't... Oh, perhaps because the indigenous peoples obviously couldn't have had legends associated with a military base built only in the middle of last century. I consider this unfair, as this is by far the most mysterious site in the vicinity of Cloven Peak. Even today, little is known about the base, other than it's mostly located underground, with only concrete fenced perimeter and a few buildings above. Rumor has it that some of the underground passages exist at various points around Cloven Peak, and some of those exits are disguised with civilian infrastructure. Supposedly, declassified materials reveal that the site was built during the Cold War as a missile base with a dozen ICBM silos, and has long since been officially mothballed. Okay, so it's canon that in this animal run world, they had a Cold War. So that has been canon. I think we need some fluids. The lore expands. Cold War is canon in Furryland, I know, right? What was the other game that we played that we were like, this is confirmation that Christianity exists in this, like, Christianity and, like, a social hierarchy exists in this game of animals. I don't have any more green. Yeah, you remember, Joe? Yeah. Okay, perfect. And let's go to bed. Hi, Sharky. I think everyone's doing pretty well. Tell me how you're doing. What's going on in everyone's life? Ooh, did you hear those squishy noises? Who's making this racket again? It's those footprints again. I have to find out where they lead. They kind of look like cloven hoof footprints. I think this trail leads to the lake. Not that I believe in all that nonsense, but I'd rather go there in the morning. Okay. Alright, we got a new area to explore in the morning time. You haven't eaten yet, Joe. Go eat. You need food. It's good for your brain. Ooh. Oh, there's a little mousey. Or a crab? What is that? There's a voice note. Day 27. 27 is my favorite number. This red elk is a good conversationalist. He really does know a lot of local legends. I thought he'd only tell me about a couple of new ones, but it turns out my ignorance extends much farther than I'd thought. I even feel a little embarrassed. However, it's possible he's just making them up as he goes along. There's something odd about all his stories, a kind of disjointedness that seems to suggest a common meaning, but the moment you try to grasp it, the narrative falls apart. I sometimes feel something similar when I talk to our neuroanalyst. Maybe Red Elk uses it to generate them while I'm sleeping? Okay, so is someone getting brain controlled? Afternoon. What are you doing here? Living? Fishing? And you? I run a gas station nearby. I've been wondering about all that noise. What is this place? One more hour and I can start making dinner? I don't have time. You need to have time to take care of yourself. Been busy programming. Raven, are you studying computer science? Doing stream stuff. Ooh. 12-hour stream prep? Oh my gosh, did I miss something? Why are you doing a 12-hour stream? I missed something. Oh, I'm such a bad friend. The shore, the boating station. Where are all the boats? All? There's only ever been one. Where is it then? Ooh, okay. Math and computer science. Oh, you're so smart. You're so smart. She floated away. She has a mind of her own. Floats away and then comes back. Do boats do that? Looks like they do. Aren't you afraid of living here? Me? What do I have to be afraid of? The lake, of course. What's wrong with the lake? Well, they say that ships sink here and people disappear. These things happen on lots of lakes. But isn't this one special? It sure is. It's beautiful. Lots of rare fish. I love it here. Have you been living here long? Very. What about all the strange finds? I don't know. I never found anything strange in all my time here. It's the other people that keep finding stuff. Why do you need so much fish? I'm trying to catch rare species. What for? I help them survive, breed them, and then release them. So you don't eat them? What? No, of course not. Alright, it was nice to meet you. It was nice to chat. Drop by when you can. Aw, very nice. That's very cute. Looking for voice notes. No voice notes. Leaving customers out in the cold. Voice notes, voice notes. Okay, I'm coming, I'm coming. Don't leave. Oh, big gas tank. Inside people. Hello, everybody. There we go. Beautiful. Making a mess all up in my store. This bigger gas tank is so much better. We're making so much money. What should I eat for lunch? Trying to think about what I should eat. I have leftover black bean soup I should probably eat. But I kind of don't want that. Oh, why did I think someone was in here? I also have taco stuff. Got frozen pizza. Whoops. Is there anything? What should we focus on? Should we do the auto repair shop? Let's try one of these. And then tomorrow we can do the auto repair shop? Maybe? We'll do that. Because I already have... I already have... Oh. There we go. Perfect. And then tomorrow we should make enough that we can afford unlocking the whatever. Oh, I can't wait to see what the symbol is that shows up in this light. Because all of the lights have a little symbol. I am really, really enjoying this game. I feel like it's a good balance of story and like doing the daily work. Plus, I just really love... I guess you wouldn't call this a management sim, but like a business sim. Okay, turn nighttime so I can see what's in the lights. Wait, there's nothing in this one? There's nothing in this light. Aww. Love the management side of this game. Yeah, me too. Alright, let's see how this new... Uh-oh, police guy. Wonder if we're gonna get some more lore. Alright, let's see how this new pump works. Oh. Oh, it's so automatic. My goodness. I liked the little game. The little gas thing game. It's the police lady. How's it going? No incidents? Well, apart from a couple of bizarre things that people don't talk about so as not to appear crazy, everything's fine. Sometimes strange occurrences can disguise completely ordinary dangers, so it's always best to report them. Do you believe in mystic stories, UFOs, a thing in the lake, anything of the sort? Would it make you feel better if the sheriff started believing stories people don't talk about so as not to appear crazy? I'm not sure, but at least I'd be reassured that you wouldn't call me crazy. I was born here. I've seen some weird stuff. So I doubt your stories can surprise me. Funny thing is, now that I'm going over the incidents in my mind, I realize that they could indeed all have they could indeed all have a completely ordinary explanation. Just like I said. But still, what do you think happened to the previous owner? As I said, there are many theories. How about you and I play a game where we have to name the craziest one? Then I'd say it's not right for a sheriff to play it. What if you had to play it to gain the trust of a witness, for instance? Ha! You're a sly one. Alright then. Indigenous peoples believe that there are places in the area around Cloven Peak where the boundary between the spirit world and our world has thinned. Black snow falls there, and black plants sprout from the ground. And sometimes spirits travel from there to our world and take someone, or switch places with them. Crazy enough for you? Quite, even a little creepy. Then it's your turn to tell a story. Deal. Otherworld. One indigenous legend speaks of a giant whose axe blow was so powerful that it split not just the mountain but space itself. And now our world sometimes gets visitors from the other world. But who are they? Lost souls? Or spirits only pretending to be lost? I've become acquainted with some people, but I don't know what to expect from them. Which people? It was one of my customers, an oddball historian. Could it be the one claiming that Cloven Peak is a pyramid? The very same. Well, he's new here, but I think he's just a harmless charlatan. They're not uncommon in these parts. They come, explore something or other, and leave. Do they go missing? No more often than the others, but louder. As always happens with people who are even slightly famous. We had an entire film crew disappear once. From that show, Ghost Hunters, I think. Anyway, as far as this historian is concerned, I don't think there's anything to worry about. Alright, thanks. Some Eric guy, an ophthalmologist? I know him, and I would trust that one less than anyone else. Always playing the dummy when he worked in Area 23. So this area is real? The base itself is. Not sure about the rumors surrounding it. Not long ago, I even had an order to send them reports of all strange occurrences. To Eric specifically? No, but I talked to him as well. About the disappearance of the previous owner of this gas station. Was it somehow related to Area 23? No, they were just upgrading their surveillance systems at the time. They stuck cameras and God knows what else all over the forest. But they were unable to help us. This Eric guy said that the surveillance system hasn't been active at the time of the owner's disappearance. Like hell it wasn't. I tried to find info on him, by the way, but apart from a couple of smudge footprints, there was nothing. A shady guy, and apparently some kind of pseudo-scientist in the past. I don't know how he wormed his way into a secret base. I ran into someone next to the gas station. And you want to know if they could pose a threat? Who else would I ask if not the sheriff? There's this guy at the local tire landfill. You mean Grumpy Bobby? Grumpy Bobby. Oh, you don't have to worry about him. He may not look like it, but he's something of a local celebrity. The whole town is filled with his tire sculptures. There's a fisherman living at the lake not far from here. Barry? He's a bear named Barry. I've never met a kinder soul. He doesn't even eat meat. And he only uses a scoop net to catch fish. And even then, it's just to care for rare species in his aquarium. I see. Thanks for the information. Great, the policeman left a mess in my thing. Hello, everybody. Maybe I should just keep one of the things old just for fun times. Ooh. Day 31. Now that hurts. I've covered almost the entire forest around Cloven Park with cameras and cutting-edge sensors, and haven't detected a single anomaly in a month of monitoring. And then the sheriff brings us a whole stack of eyewitness accounts for the same period. All right, we'll feed it to the neuroanalyst tomorrow and see what it says. Ooh. We need 30 more dollops. Customers, come by, come by. Yes. Ooh, we got 2 people. Hurry up, lady, I got someone at the gas pump. I hate that you can't run when you have a garbage bag. Also, I'm really glad that it doesn't make you manually type in a number, because that would be annoying with a controller. Whoops. Sorry, I'll be right there with you. Sorry, I'll be right there. Okay, let's see. Auto repair. Nice. Now what do we do with this? Oh. Huh. What do I repair? Oh, look, it's me on the sign. It used to be like a badger or something. So do I have to sprint between all these locations now? Let's top up on gas. Excellent. Okay. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for me today. But you know the drill. Do not move. Do not friggin' move. Okay? We're gonna see if there's someone good to raid. Because we actually have a handful of people. Who is there that's live? Of course, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. Let's see. We have Tay. We have Crew. We have... I kind of want to raid Enovan. We did have like 10 people earlier. Now we only have 6, but let's try raiding Enovan. Maybe that's just like... Okay. Enovan is a streamer that I really like. He's currently playing Skyrim RP. So be on your best behavior from me. So I just remember I stream every Monday and Thursday at 11 a.m. EST. So tell one of your friends, bring them with you next stream. This Thursday I won't be streaming, but I will be back next Monday. Please follow me on my socials because that's the best way to go figure out why when I go live, and if there's any changes, like this morning when I went live a little bit later. Thank you to Joe and Otto for modding. Thank you for any follows, subs. Take this raid message and go say hi to Enovan for me and behave yourselves. And I hope that you have a lovely, lovely day. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you on Monday. Have a good rest of your week. It's great. Thank you for everybody who came by. And bye. Here we go. We're going to Enovan. Bye. Have a lovely day. Love you all.
As a 22 coin profit. It's pretty good. Hey, Crow, thanks for the raid. Hope your stream went good there, friend. We currently just got back to the tavern and starting to do more sales. We've got a decent bit of coin now, which is nice, now that I'm not buying things all the time. Why is there a body? Don't be concerned. Don't mind the body. There is no body in the basement. You don't recognize the body in the basement.
I'm getting some of our firewood and our emergency firewood power.
Alrighty.
Alright. Okay, he's bringing it